What's going on, everybody? Joe Keit here with Bill SuperFoot Wallace down here in Boynton Beach at Joe Keit Kung Fu. We're very excited and very happy today to have SuperFoot here doing a seminar. We're going to be doing a lot of different things, right? The
We do a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of kicking, a little bit, not a whole lot. The boxing techniques, put the boxing techniques with the kicking techniques. We work a lot of movement, some ideas. My whole job is to give you some ideas, to give the Kung Fu people ideas so they can make these ideas work and make it effective for them.
Now, for me, it's a real honor to have him here. I've been, following SuperFoot since I was a kid. A lot of the people here too, and we kind of threw this seminar like last minute. So we're hoping to have SuperFoot back in the future. But I'd like to kind of let you guys get to know a little bit about him. We've been spending a couple days together, just hearing so many great stories. But SuperFoot, tell everybody how you got into karate, the first experience that you had.
I was a wrestler in high school and college. And when I joined the service, I found out they didn't have a wrestling team.
Right.
They had a judo team.
Nice.
So I started playing judo, which is very similar to wrestling. And then I got stationed in Okinawa.
Okay.
I got hurt, tore my knee up in Okinawa playing judo.
Right.
And a friend of mine said, "Hey, there's a karate school downtown. Let's go check it out."
Nice.
And I went, "Okay."
Did you know what that was at the time?
I knew what karate was, but I didn't know what it was.
Did they have like movies and things like that back in the day?
No, they didn't. Well, they had maybe like a Matt Hill movie or something like that, but it wasn't really karate. It was
It was something that service guys were bringing back, right?
Yeah. Most of karate started in 1948 in the States because people came back from the World War II and they learned some of the martial arts and so forth. But most of the first sport over here they brought over was judo. Ironically enough.
Wow, yeah. Chikoro Kano, right?
Yep,
He was
Kano,
Kano.
judo guy from Tokyo.
Yeah. What years was he around?
He died. He started in late 1800s, I believe it was.
Oh wow!
Up until he was an old guy.
But he's the guy who invented the colored belts, right?
Yes, sir. And just to show you the difference, not that your rank means it. And the judo's kind of better than karate or kung fu because you can only get promoted in judo through competitions. So if you don't win, you stay a white belt forever and ever.
Which might be a good thing.
Yeah, in a way, exactly. You don't have to worry about it. But it gets dirty, so with that.
Yeah. So you did karate in Okinawa. What is Shorin-ryu?
Shobayashi Shorin-ryu. There's 4 systems: Shobayashi, Kobayashi, Matsubayashi, and Mitsumura. But
sounds like Japanese animation cartoons, right?
Basically. Yeah. But I did Shobayashi, Shorin-ryu. And then I came, and then I came back and was in the service still. So I was in California.
Okay.
And then there was a Shorin-ryu school there. I worked out with a guy named Mickey Janek and George Torbett.
Okay.
And further the training and so forth.
Did you compete in wrestling and in judo before? Did you have that?
Well, I was a wrestler. I was a high school and college wrestler.
Okay.
And then when I joined the service and played judo, I started representing the United States in judo competition.
Oh wow!
And then that's where I tore the knee up. And when that happens, back then there was no. So that took care of the judo career because too much stress on the joint.
Right.
And then we're downtown watching in Naha, watching a karate thing, and the guy said, "You want to do karate?" I said, "Well, what?" He said, "Do karate." The guy said, "You want to do karate?" I said, "Yeah." He stood up, and I said, "I can't. I got a cast from here down to here." He says, "I teach you anyway." So I stood up. He said, "We do yoga geri." What's a yoga geri? He says, "Saidi kicking, Saidi kicking." So I ended up doing that about 50,000 times. Wow. So pretty soon it becomes second nature.
Right.
And then I come back next week. I'm sitting there watching. He said, "You're back. Now I do Mashi-geri." I just got yoga geri, and now I got to do Mashi-geri. What's a Mashi-geri? Roundhouse kick it.
Yeah.
So I do that about 50,000 times.
Right.
So and he started me, and then I got out of the cast and started just doing the training, the punching combinations, and then started sparring.
Nice.
And the guy threw a side kick, and he got out of the way, so I brought the hook kick around.
Oh, nice.
And that was the first hook kick.
Wow.
Because I don't have a rear leg.
Right. Did they have that technique at that time? No. So you might be an inventor of this technique. Huh?
All I know is it saved my life a whole bunch of
I
times.
have to stand up straight now.
Yeah.
Around the royalty. But you had the competition bug at that time already, right?
Not over there because there was no competition.
Oh, okay, I got you.
We sparred with kumites.
Was it like one step or was it
No,
like
kumite.
So full
Which is
contact.
free sparring. Juji kumite, it's called. Juji kumite.
Juji kumite.
Ippo kumite is 1 step forward, 3 steps forward, silent kumite, and then Juji kumite is free sparring.
Gesundheit. Yeah.
Same to you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I come back.
To
I work out with these guys in San Bernardino, and he says, "Hey, there's a karate tournament. You want to go?" And I said, "Yeah."
So were you training under somebody else, or were you just guys working out together?
Mickey Jack and George Torbett at Shorin-ryu School. And then we went to a tournament in Santa Ana.
Okay.
And I was a brown belt still.
Okay.
And took second place. And I won. The guy that beat me by 1 point in overtime.
Oh.
And right after the tournament, at that tournament, they promoted him to black belt.
Oh, wow.
I went, well, that makes me feel pretty good. I don't mind getting beat by a black belt.
Right.
But and then the bug hit me.
Wow.
And I went back to college.
Okay.
I got out of the service, went back to college, and I'm at Ball State University. And I'm in the gym just working out, playing around. The guy comes and says, "Hey, you do karate?" Yeah. He says, "Well, he does Ishinru, which is a Okinawa, but it's like it's very short.
Yeah.
Same system but different."
Yeah.
And he said, "We're going down to Indianapolis and going to play around. You want to come?" I said, "Why not?" So I go down there and meet all kinds of really great people, and started my competition there.
Wow, that's awesome.
So the funny thing is, and most of you will hopefully will understand, in our entire life, we're given choices. Luckily for me, as far as my career goes in martial arts, I made really good choices.
Yeah.
Because you can either do this or not do this.
Right.
Well, I chose to do this,
Right.
but not to do this.
Right.
When the PK started in 1974.
And that's the full contact.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
When PK started in 1974, several people said, "Don't do that. Don't do it, Bill. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it." And I said, but I got the bug, and it's a lot of fun. So I joined PK, and they made me their stalwart guy, the star. So most of my fights were on national television, CBS Sports Spectacular, and so forth.
Right.
And and luckily, I retired undefeated. So I'm still getting ready to do seminars and kick people upside the head.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing.
It's fun kicking people upside the head.
Yeah. So how many fights did you have in the?
I defended my title 23 times.
Holy, and you undefeated.
Yeah.
Jesus, and that back then I think the competition was even more fierce than.
Well, back then it was because back then there was a lot of karate people.
Yeah.
That got in, and karate, in boxing or just regular kickboxing, they know the techniques, but they don't know why.
Right.
The guy said, "Okay, we're going to throw a jab cross."
Right.
Well, why did I throw a jab cross? Why? This is to keep it away. This is to come over to make you block it. Well, most kickboxers say, "Oh, okay, I'll throw it because I've been told to." And most of the trainers that teach you this, they don't know why they're doing it anyway. They're just a coach.
Right.
So, but I understood why, the wherefores, how comes, and what ifs. I have a master's degree also in kinesiology and physiology of exercise.
There you go.
So I know what you have to do to defend. Like we were talking, and when you move, I know how you got to block it.
Right.
And when you block it, somewhere there's an opening.
Right.
All I have to do is find that opening.
Right.
Or better yet, create it. That's the purpose of a combination.
Now, being a traditional guy, doing katas and all this stuff, and then becoming this full contact kickboxing champion, what was the metamorphosis for you? What had to change in order to get out of that traditional mindset? And that's something that we find in Kung Fu too.
If you watch it in the Shorin system, most people, the Japanese system, Okinawa, fight something like this.
Right.
So they can use the front leg, the rear leg.
Yeah.
But in Okinawa, it was power, but it was with the front side. Okay. So if you look at Joe Louis, who was the heavyweight world champion, he fought like this.
Right.
Same stance. Well, I fight like this. But when kickboxing started, Joe went to this, and I went to this. Just same stance.
Yeah.
So I could, because I'm not a strong fighter, but I'm quick.
Right.
And what I try to do is get you to walk into something. And if you walk into it, I don't have to throw it hard. You do all the work for me. And I appreciate that.
Smart. Now let's talk about you've been in how many films? Like 15 or?
I'm a good dyer. I can die with the best.
Right.
I've been in 15 films and died in every one of them.
films.
Except, excuse me, 14 films and died in all of them. I did Walker, Texas Ranger, but I was a good guy in Walker, Texas Ranger.
Actually, I sent in a demo reel for that. They needed somebody at the time, but I
guess,
but I didn't get it.
I'm sorry, but they had these guys from California, that were fighters and well known.
Yeah. I'm sure.
So, but yeah, I fought a kid from really good Muay Thai fighter. He since got killed, got shot.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember his name, but he was a good middleweight.
But
Muay
how
Thai.
did you get your start? It was with Chuck Norris, right?
Yeah. He came to Memphis when I was living in Memphis,
Okay.
and he says to me, "Hey, I want to spar with you." So we sparred, and after he said, "I want you to do a movie with me."
Okay.
And I went, "Okay."
Right.
And he said, "But you're going to be the bad guy."
Of
And I
course.
said, "Okay, do I die?" And he said, "Well, not now." But as soon as,
In the sequel.
in the original script, I don't die.
Okay.
In the original script, I don't die. But after we're doing the film, we're working on a film, I kill his son.
Oh, then you had to
Excuse
die.
me, but in a martial arts film,
Yeah.
there's something called revenge.
Yeah.
And if there's revenge, I'm the bad guy. I kill his son. I gotta die.
Right.
So, and now we're just gonna pick the way that I die. But 15 different times, 15 different ways of dying.
How many movies with Chuck Norris did you do?
Just one.
Just one, okay.
Yeah.
And then I know we have a lot of people that follow me that are into Kung Fu. You were the bad guy in The Protector with Jackie Chan, right?
He actually cheated on that fight.
Did he?
I want to fight, and everything's going well. Everything is going Jim Dandy fight. But then he started throwing pots at me. If you look at the movie, he threw pots. Stuck something there, so I hit it and broke my hand, right? And then I chased it. Now, what I don't understand is where the chainsaw came from. Why wouldn't I attack him with the chainsaw first?
Yeah, right.
But anyway, so I chase him with the chainsaw, and then I take the chainsaw through the electrical outlets.
Oh,
so I electrocute myself. I stunk for 3 weeks after that because when you lie there smoldering, they spray all that charcoal stuff on you so you smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, I stunk for
Well,
3 weeks.
it looked like they used wires on him at one time.
Oh, no.
Kicked him, right? Or was that a real kick?
Yeah, a real kick. Oh yeah. He said, "Go ahead, hit me." I said, "Okay, that." We talked about that.
Right. The left hook to the body. Yeah, he was telling us some really good stories. It's been great stories.
Jackie Chan's a great guy because he does his own fight scenes.
Right.
And he says, "Go ahead and hit me." And I said, "Love to."
And you were saying like a lot of his stunt guys are pretty crazy, amazing.
Oh yeah,
too.
they're
Like,
nuts
you were
too.
sitting there watching them.
He has like 10 or 12 guys on the stunt team.
Right.
And you got the number 1 stunt guy, the number 2 stunt man, number 3, number 4, all the way down to 12, whatever it is, right?
Right.
Number 1 stunt man gets his choice.
Right.
If they're going to do this stunt, he gets a choice to do it.
Wow.
If he doesn't want to do it, he gets demoted.
Right.
But if he tries to do it and screws it up, he stays number 1. So the number 1 stuntman was supposed to jump a motorcycle over the water into a junk. Right?
Oh my goodness.
And the first time they missed, went right into the side of the junk. Well, he's still number 1 because he tried it. Then 2 more guys after him wrecked.
I like this idea. I think I need to adapt it.
Exactly. If you get creamed, you just keep on going.
But what about which was your favorite or most memorable movie that you did?
Oh, you can ask anybody. It's always the first one. Because everything's new and different.
Right.
New, we're used to doing a fight scene. Because in kickboxing, even point tournaments, you're allowed to touch, right? Well, now that has to stop and see what you just did. Boom, that way. Well, your job is to sell the shot. Yeah. And then have the sound effects.
And I gotta get the camera behind you.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, no, to the side here. So because there, if you do this and I do that, you see the miss.
Yeah.
But if I go wham,
then
see now you don't see the miss. So that's what they try to do, and that's where they have the different camera angle.
Right. And
Because it doesn't show distance.
You were saying something about the Bruce Lee movie. All the guys in the background don't move that way. They can edit the film,
Yeah,
right? I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, well, the next time you see one of the older films, nobody else is moving because you don't want to throw it fast.
Right.
You don't want to throw the technique fast because the reason you don't want to throw it fast, that won't pick it up.
Right, gotcha.
The camera won't pick it up. You just what was that?
Right.
So they throw it slow. Wham! So that happens. So you see that.
Right.
And then the sound effect. Wow! Did you see that? Funny thing is, remember the old Three Stooges movies?
Yeah.
You watch those things, and they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they
and
did.
you go, wow! How can that possibly happen? But the angles. And I would imagine sometimes they have to make contact.
They got it, definitely. Yeah, that's old school.
We're
used to that.
Tony Jai, same thing.
Tony Jai, right? Yeah, you got to meet him too, right?
No, I never did meet him. No, I was already out of it.
What about Bruce Lee? I'm sure all the Kung Fu people
I
want to know.
met him in 1967 at the Los Angeles International, Long Beach Internationals.
Wow. Get to talk to him a little bit? Or?
No, I just talked to him, said hello, how you doing? He shook my hand because I was doing
How short was he?
Oh, about 5'8".
5'8"? So he's like this?
Watch it now.
Okay.
Watch it now.
And you got to see him do a demonstration or something?
Did it. Great. Yeah. See, what was great about Bruce Lee, he did the same thing we do, but did it different.
Right.
Rather we're going, he go, whoop.
Yeah.
With the speed and the snap and so forth, and you go, whoa. And then the kicking technique, he learned a lot because in the Wing Chun system they don't have kicks high.
Right.
So he went to to Washington and started doing the kicking techniques with Jun Rhee.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't realize. I learned some of the kicking techniques.
I thought he got with Chuck Norris too.
But that was later.
Oh, that was later. Okay.
Well, he got with Chuck when he came.
Gene LeBell too,
Gene
right?
LeBell with the grappling. Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Because I think he had like 5 years experience over there in Wing Chun or something.
Oh yeah, he was working with Yip Man.
Yip Man and Wong Chun.
And then doing all the stuff, and then moved to Seattle.
Right.
And then from Seattle down to Los Angeles, then back to do the movies.
Yeah, amazing. Such a fast life. But so what's Bill SuperFoot Wallace up to these days?
I'm out to have fun.
Yeah.
I get paid to have a ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I love working out, love training, love doing the seminar. When we start the seminar, it'll be a blast.
Yeah.
You put on a little bit of a show too. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm happy doing that.
Yeah, so you travel around the world. I mean,
All over,
we were just talking. He's in Spain and different countries all over the United States.
Next month I'm in on the East Coast or on the West Coast, and then in May I go to England.
Okay.
June East Coast, and July and August I'm in Kurdistan and also in Spain.
Wow, Kurdistan, is that like
Watch it now.
Kurdistan?
Kurdistan.
Is that where Barat
Northeastern
is from?
Iraq.
Oh, okay, northeastern Iraq.
Northeastern
Where's
Iraq.
Barat from? Kazakhstan, right?
Oh yes, something. Yeah, it was one of those stands.
And you know, you also trained a lot of. I got to mention Elvis Presley from my mom. You know,
Oh, yeah.
You trained with Elvis, right? You guys were
Yeah,
friends
with
a long time. Or?
Yeah, but yeah, I met him in '72.
Okay.
He was at I won a tournament in Dallas, Texas called the U.S. Championships.
Okay.
And he was there watching it.
Okay.
And I did really good, did a lot of kicking techniques.
Yeah.
He was impressed, and then he realized I was in Memphis. So he came down to meet me at the karate school I was at, and asked me after a while, asked me if I wanted to run a school for him.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah, I had a ball.
That's
Had a
cool.
pretty good time. Good guy.
And
good guy.
we were talking about Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi.
Yeah.
You taught all these guys, right?
worked out with
So the
them.
Ghostbusters actually can kick some butt, you know?
Yep.
A couple of them
Yep.
at least. You know?
And neighbors, they did too.
Neighbors, right? What about other actors? Who's your favorite people that you like to work out with? back
Mickey
in the-
Rourke, you know, we were
Rourke.
talking. Yeah,
Wow.
my wife and I were talking about Mickey Rourke. He was. I was supposed to do a movie with him called A Prayer for the Dying.
Okay.
It was a low-budget film, voted back in 1980, 86, 87, something like that, the worst film ever. Well, they ran out of money.
Oh, wow.
So this big explosion was a.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then. A bunch of other guys, you know, Dolph Lundgren worked out with him a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good, right? He's a karate.
He's 6'5". He's a Kyokushin guy from Sweden.
That's
Who was
Masuyama
a national
style,
champion.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But he was national champion in Sweden. People don't realize that. But good fighter.
Wow.
We sparred a little bit and had a good time.
Oh, that's cool. Who is? Dolph Lundgren? Yeah. Sensei, right? I guess,
Sensei,
right?
yeah.
Sensei. Yeah. Anybody else?
Oh, well,
Yeah, you know, so many people be
Well-
here. I can talk to this guy all day, you know. So
Phil Breed,
what's up?
Phil Breed. Yeah.
Who? Who?
Phil Breed. Remember Best of the Best?
Oh yeah.
The guys who did that. Yeah.
What about the Ernie Reyes Jr. and those
Oh,
guys?
yeah, I know
those
them,
guys.
yeah.
We were watching The Last Dragon not long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Ty Mack, you know, that was great.
He's gone. He's gone. Yeah.
Ty Mack, he's alive.
he
No,
still alive?
Shonuff is gone. But you know, Buster Rhymes is alive, so they could get that guy. But now Karate Kid's got a new series coming out on YouTube, The Cobra Kai. That looks funny. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. Whatever. But anyways, is there any comments or anybody asking any questions or anything or no?
How great SuperFoot is.
Oh.
No, what about me?
Well, you're doing all the talking.
No, I'm doing all the questions.
Sifu Lima says, "Congratulations, Sifu, to have this legend in your school."
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Red Lion says, "Oh my God, God bless y'all, SuperFoot."
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Use all the help I can get.
Right, and he lives in Boynton Beach, guys. That's how we met
I
him.
live in
One of-
Florida. It's sunny outside.
Yeah,
It's nice outside. It's 75, 80 degrees outside. You guys up north, I hope you're freezing.
Yeah, but one of our students actually they ride motorcycles together. So this will be the first of many times. Hopefully he'll be here. You know, he's got an open invite. You can come inside and
We'll have a blast.
take over the class for all I care. You know.
No, have a blast. Have a blast. Never take
But
over.
thanks, guys, for joining us. We're going to have a great workout, and you guys will hopefully see some video clips and some pictures. And just be on the lookout. You know, if you guys are interested in training with SuperFoot, let me know, and I'll try to keep you guys updated on the next time I'll be here doing a workshop. All right?
And keep kicking.
Keep kicking, because it's fun kicking people.
Oh, it's fun.